It looks like the floodgates are beginning to open. Leaks are pouring out for Cold War Zombies DLC 1 Firebase Z. We have different gameplay images, gameplay clips to go through here. A lot of new stuff. The Tombstone perk machine has been revealed. Different Easter egg steps, pack-a-punch, power for this map, different voice transmissions of the new characters, the minimap. So just a ton of really cool leaks here I do want to talk about. Super exciting. I want to thank you guys for the support on yesterday's video. Over 700 likes. So seriously, thank you guys. If we can go for 700 likes again, that would be insanely cool. And if you're new to the channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for more Black Ops Cold War and especially Firebase Z content coming very soon. Really do appreciate you guys so much. It's been insane recently. I want to go through first something that Call of Duty actually brought to us before we go into any of the leaks here. Very quickly, Call of Duty gave us a new blog post going through some information on Firebase Z and revealing what we're going to be seeing at the ending of the Firebase Z Easter egg. So they say here, with the destruction of the World War II era Project End Station site, which is Die Machina, after investigating the Dark Ether anomaly in Poland, Gregory Weaver and his Requiem agents now set their targets on the latest outbreak site in Vietnam, codenamed Firebase Z. Once there, Requiem agents will race against time to rescue Samantha Maxis and exfil from Outpost 25 before it's too late. So they kind of just reveal it right there. We are exfilling from this map, just like the end of Die Machina, the end of that Easter egg. We exfilled from the map, I guess escaped the map in some sort of way. We're gonna be doing the same type of thing here, and that really does suck. I don't think it's that big of a deal that we do have to exfil at the end of the Easter eggs. For Die Machina, exfilling at the end of the Easter egg was kind of boring. It was kind of a lackluster ending to the Easter egg, but it didn't make the Easter egg any worse, and the map is still super enjoyable, and Firebase Z could still easily be a really fun map. The storyline could be super cool, and the Easter egg could be really fun to do as well. It does suck because in the past, the Easter egg ending cutscene was such a cool thing to look forward to and to watch, and it teased the events of the next map in the zombie storyline and the final conclusions of that zombie map. It was just such a good part, an important part of a new zombies map, and the fact that we're really not getting that this time around does suck. So hopefully we do get more cutscenes in some sort of way. Maybe the ending of the Firebase Z Easter egg will just be the exfil. The rest of the Cold War zombie maps will end in this exfil, but hopefully they'll start adding extra cutscenes in some sort of way, whether or not we have to do Easter eggs in game to unlock these cutscenes, or they'll just release the cutscenes on their YouTube channel. It gives us extra storyline stuff to look at and just to get us hyped for the upcoming zombie maps and what's going on in the story and all that cool stuff. So hopefully they do think about that. Again, I don't think it's too big of a deal. I'm still gonna enjoy Firebase Z. I still think it's gonna be a super fun map, and the Easter egg could be really fun as well, but the fact that there's no cutscene at the end does kind of suck. Leave your opinions, your comments about that down below. Now let's get into a bunch of the leaks here, the gameplay leaks for Cold War Zombies DLC 1 Firebase Z. This map is releasing in a little over a week from now, so you guys have to expect a bunch of leaks, gameplay, all different parts of the map to leak out as we get more updates into Black Ops Cold War, as they add more lines of code for Firebase Z in the actual game. We're gonna get tons of new information, some leaked information about this map, and we already have a bunch of stuff to go through here. The first thing is the Tombstone perk machine actually leaking out. So I'm gonna leave the links to the information, the stuff I'm talking about, down below. I can't link everything, but the links are there down below, so definitely do check them out if you want. Here, I can show you a recreation that Nanakos actually made of the Tombstone perk machine in the game. There also is the real image, the leaked image of the Tombstone perk in Cold War Zombies linked down below. But this recreation here is actually a pretty good recreation. He did a pretty good job here, so shout out to Nanakos. And this is what the Tombstone soda machine looks like in Firebase Z. It has a yellowish outline to it. You see it has kind of this brown plate in the bottom. It has kind of a reddish top there. He has it more orange. I think in the image it's a bit more red. Tombstone soda, and it's overall a lot brighter than what we saw back in Black Ops 2. And let me know down below, do you like this version of the Tombstone machine, or do you like the BO2 version? I mean, the nostalgia in me definitely kind of likes the BO2 version, but I do think this perk machine is actually really cool and gives me kind of this Shadows of Evil vibe to it. It seems like something that would be in Morgue City, just some type of really cool Shadows of Evil look, even some influences from the Widow's Wine perk machine, maybe. Let me know down below. I definitely like this perk machine. I'm not mad that this is the perk machine here. Some cool colors brought together, and I guess that means the actual perk icon in the game won't be the same color as it was in the past. In this game, it probably will be some type of yellow, brown, maybe even red, orange mix. Back then, it was kind of just like a brownish, more of a darker tone, and they're really brightening up the perk here, so I think it's super, super cool. I don't mind it at all, but let me know down below. Next thing here, how to progress through the map, pretty much the beginning of the FIREBASE Z Easter egg. What do you have to do to completely set up in this map? Now, obviously, the whole Easter egg hasn't leaked. That would be kind of crazy, but for one, we have this thing in FIREBASE Z called ether reactors, and we most likely saw a bunch of these ether reactors in a bunch of the teaser images that Treyarch released to us the past couple of days and weeks. In FIREBASE Z, there's around 5 to 6 ether reactors all scattered throughout the map. I'm pretty sure there's one shown in a leaked gameplay clip of FIREBASE Z, which I don't have access to, but you can kind of imagine what the ether reactor would look like. And there are also some leaked images showing the ether reactor text over the same icons that we actually saw in Die Maschine that direct you to the power or the Pack-a-Punch. So this is definitely going to be a beginning type of thing in FIREBASE Z. Whether or not this actually is the equivalent of turning on the power or getting the Pack-a-Punch in FIREBASE Z, we're not so sure, but we do know that the game is going to kind of tell you and guide you towards turning on these ether reactors. So it's gonna be pretty cool to see what this actually is in the game. Most likely is, some sort of power or Pack-a-Punch system, or maybe a step above it, really kind of the middle of the Easter egg potentially for FIREBASE Z. It seems kind of weird though, because turning on the power and getting the Pack-a-Punch in Die Maschine seems pretty easy. And this here, obviously we don't have the map yet, we haven't played it, but 5 to 6 ether reactors all around the map, and you'd have to go to all different parts of the map to turn all of them on, seems a bit more complicated, a bit more work to do than just Die Maschine, where you go into the one power room, you turn it on, and that's it. And Pack-a-Punch is super, super simple as well. So if this is the power or Pack-a-Punch equivalent, it seems like a bit more work for no reason. But again, it's super early. We don't know exactly what these things do, and maybe there's a lot less ether reactors. Maybe all of these ether reactors are in the same kind of vicinity. They're in the same 2 to 3 rooms all surrounding each other, and it'll be super quick to turn all of them on. So we really don't know yet, but that's what we have in the game, ether reactors in FIREBASE Z. There's also a leaked image from the early gameplay of FIREBASE Z showing a voice transmission in the map from the R character, which we're looking at as Ravenov. That's the guy that, was shown in the intel that Treyarch just released a couple of days ago. This is the supposed Omega guy that snitched on Omega for Samantha Maxis for some reason. Now, we're guessing that's what he did there. We really don't know his intentions, why he's talking to Samantha Maxis, why he's snitching on Omega Group, why he's telling Samantha Maxis about all of the Omega Group secrets, the secrets of Outpost 25, which is FIREBASE Z. We really don't know yet, but we're definitely going to understand his intentions in this map, and it looks like he will be talking to us during us playing this map, which is also interesting because we talked about this in my last video. A bunch of people were potentially saying that, maybe he's actually dead. The intel document had a bunch of blood on his document, meaning maybe he died because he was a snitch and Omega Group caught him, which is definitely very possible because Omega Group caught Samantha Maxis, so why wouldn't Omega Group also catch this Ravenov guy? It's going to be pretty cool to see how that plays out in the map, but he will definitely be talking to us, and he will be some type of figure that I guess will be revealing the Omega Group secrets to us while we're playing this map, and especially while we're doing the FIREBASE Z Easter egg. We also have a leaked image of a portion of the FIREBASE Z minimap that is found in the game. The HUD, the guy, the player is in the barracks portion of the map. I feel like on this map there will be several different parts of the map where you're in the barracks. It seems like a theme of this map, and in the minimap I can't really tell where the guy is. I mean, it's really not useful information. There are a bunch of different rooms. There's a pistol, a wall buy. I can see some other icons, but an ammo crate, but nothing really too revealing in the minimap image there. But, you know, he is in the barracks, if that is of any interest to you guys. You know, FIREBASE Z will have a barracks location. Those are most of the pretty good leaks here we have right now for FIREBASE Z. Again, as the days go by, we're getting super close to the release of FIREBASE Z. We're about 9 or 10 days out from the map releasing on Thursday, February 4th. So as we get closer to the release, we're gonna get more and more leaks. And if you guys don't like leaks, I mean, I'm assuming you guys do like leaks because you're at the end of this video, but Treyarch is going to officially reveal to us a bunch of different stuff here. The intro cutscene for FIREBASE Z should be releasing at some point this week or maybe the beginning of next week. We're also going to get the official full gameplay trailer of FIREBASE Z, which will be super cool to see because we really don't know exactly what this map is like, how it exactly plays, and Treyarch releasing anything is always insanely hyped. So hopefully they continue to hype this up. They've been doing super well with the marketing the past couple of days, releasing a new teaser image every day, releasing a whole blog post about all different parts of FIREBASE Z, some story intel. They're really doing a good job here with hyping up and marketing this new zombies map. So again, within the next couple of days, early next week, right before FIREBASE Z releases, expect an intro cutscene, a gameplay trailer, a bunch of more teaser images, intel documents, stuff like that. Super cool to see what this map is going to be all about. And as of now, it seems like it's going to be a pretty cool map. Everything is looking up to be pretty good. The storyline looks pretty interesting, and the map features look kind of cool as well. But again, we're not going to know for sure, and we're not going to know fully once we actually get to play the map, play the Easter egg, and continue to play several days, weeks after its release, and then we'll really decide, is this a good map, and especially how does it match up against Die Maschine? Is it going to be better than Die Maschine? Is it going to be worse? And what bar is Treyarch setting for, you know, Cold War Zombie DLC maps? You know, how good are they going to be? And we'll have to see this. It's gonna be really soon, but I'm definitely super excited. I'm optimistic. I think Treyarch's gonna do a good job. And let me know down below, what are you guys' expectations for FIREBASE Z? Leave a comment down below, zombies. If you watch the whole video, it is greatly appreciated. Shout out to the YouTube channel members.